Hi everybody, welcome back to another in the continuing adventures of Panther Fang. Excuse me. So, with Panther Fang, we left off finishing out King's Row, and now I have moved us to um, Steel Canyon, the southern portion of Steel Canyon. As you can see, we have no missions. We have some contacts in Steel Canyon. We have an admissions officer, and we should have a detective, but I don't see one. Oh, I had one. I already talked to him. Okay. So we're going to go down and do a set of missions that revolves around the Midnighter Club, which is kind of like a group of magical dudes that do all this hanging out stuff, and it's a club and yada yada yada. So we're going to go see what they're all about. And I don't think I've done this set of missions yet on any characters that I've recorded. So this is where you go if you want to make enhancements, and you can do the tutorial with that gentleman over there, Admissions Officer Lank, and he is one of my contacts, but I know how to do it, so I'm not going to worry about it. You don't get much for experience or stuff or anything, so we're just going to bypass it for now. But if you look at your items, these are single origin. You can see where it says secondary mutation is mutation, and so basically it can enhance anybody with the mutation origin. If you look down here, this one is a dual origin. It's technology and natural. This one's single. It's natural only, so you have to have natural as your thing. I don't. As you may or may not recall, I am a mutation. And then this one is a mutation, so I could use this one. You can see this one says can't use it. This one says I could use it, but I don't really have anything that's giving me defense, and by the time I get it, I'll be too high to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it when I get a chance. The rest of it is not usable. Well, this one is damage. I might be able to actually... No, I can't use this because I have all single actions, single origin. So because they're single origin, I can't combine this one with it. What it would want to do is replace it, as you can see there. The replacement value would be, instead of a 76% increase to my damage, I would have a 22% increase to my damage, losing me 50% of my increase. So I am level 12, which means I can use level 15 stuff. And if I wanted to, I could go in here and I could start working on making, let's say, a damage buff that is level 15, and I could make that, and then I would have a 19% chance, or 19% addition to my damage, which if you look over here, you can see these ones are already giving me 38%, so really not as good quite yet. When I hit 22, I can make 25s. When I'm making 25s, the 25s are worthwhile, and they never run out. So, with these, once I hit level 18, they will turn red and they will no longer help my powers. With the, what they call invention origins, IOs, they will be helping my powers forever, just at a lesser degree than what I could buy if I bought an SO. So, this is what we're doing. We're going to do some missions. He's got a series, and we're going to go rescue this dude because they can't keep track of him. Sometimes this mission is easy as pie, other times it's a pain in the tuchus. I'm hoping for the easy as pie, but pain in the tuchus might be helpful for all of you. Because he can be a pain in the butt. But, it's a mission. It's in different places. There's a couple different places, usually along this side in this little watery area. there are these little cave entrances. And so here we are. And we got to look around because we got to find this guy. He's been captured. And there's bound to be bad guys in here. Otherwise they wouldn't have captured him. There's a bad guy right there. They're shooting at each other. I just jump in and help out the other enemies. Use my martial arts to teach them a lesson about manners. I don't think he's going to be this way, but I don't think there's another way to go, so we're just going to go in. We've hit a teleporter, and you can see that there's no join there other than that teleporter. Yep, this character is a little crazy. This, by the way, this does adjust to whatever level it is. You can start this at level 10 and go as high as level 50 before you start it. And the people that you face will be different based on what level you started it at. Now, there's got to be a place here I missed, because that's a dead end. This is another teleport. Join. And it's just... I think of them like an elbow. You know, there's like this place where the ulna meets the whatever the other bone is called, and that's what it is. It's a joint. It doesn't let you smoke it. It's got to be up here somewhere. So far we haven't had any other side chambers, so... Need to get a recharge on that. Let's see. I got one. What's it running? It's running 7.23 seconds. This one's 3.5 and this one is 1.5. That's a grand total of 5. So I got a 2.5 second delay there, so I need to reduce that. So that's going to get a mod next time. Someone spot me? No, they're shooting somebody else. Yay, fire. Alrighty. There they are. So let's get this little hurdling. And there he is, and he has been rescued. Yeah, you say that every time. You'll never believe what I found. Well, they give me a clue. Let's see. Still an old scroll from Circle of Thorns. The scroll contains an incantation that appears to be directly affect technology. It speaks of taking the power of science and crafting it to the ways of magic. Apparently this was what the Circle was planning on using to bend all origins toward the ways of magic. Before Percy left, he told you that the scroll would actually do what they wanted to do. Would not actually do what they wanted it to do. They tried to spell, but all it did was turn one of the Circle's books of magic into a cell phone. They threw the scroll away in frustration, which is how Percy managed to get it in the first place. Well, ruining a magic item and turning it to technology, that has an application. You imagine you're facing a guy and he's wielding a magic sword. You turn it into a typewriter. Or a cell phone. Alright, let's call in. Oh, we can't call yet, right? Yeah. That's our first mission for him. I know sometimes it seems like I jump further than others just because I hold the space bar down longer. Almost inevitably, I am the one to release it when I want to release it, rather than just I'm not always accurate, but not just when, it's done, pushing me forward at its maximum potential velocity. Investigate the lost and Richte involvement. Somewhere in there in all that text he did tell me I can call now. Or usually with the Midnighters it's like, here's a magic mouthpiece. You can use that to whisper my name or, some mumbo jumbo like that. It's only mumbo jumbo because I'm not magic, right? I nicked that track, but I didn't quite land on it. Now I get to bash on a bunch of Lost and find out why the Richte are here. I have invisibility, don't I? I can actually just run past them, which is what I'm going to do, because why not? Because actually killing them does not get me anything towards my goal. So my goal is to find out what the Richte are doing here. Now, my other goal is to make some levels, and that would get me some experience. But I will get plenty of experience here. They are yellow. And see, it's not like a lot of experience. I guess actually it was. I got like 2 bubbles for that. Maybe I should go whack a couple of these guys. Holy crap. That was a rubber band. Well, maybe I was just close to going up a bubble because that was not that much experience. I do have double boosters going, as you can see right here. And when I look at it, it's 100 plus 100% experience gain, minus 100% influence gain from drops. And then it's stacked for 5 hours, 6 hours. If you do it multiple times, you get so much, but you can only get 8 hours maximum. It doesn't tell me. Anyway, it's alright. I don't care all that much. I just want to level up. I mean, I have almost 1 million influence already, so... And that's from selling stuff, not from other things. I'll take a couple of these guys out. I gotta wait for the stealth to kick back in, which it has, and then I can run in. Now there's a boss in here, and there's these 4 computers down here that I have to get, but I always check the floor first. See, that guy's out of range. There might be one more down there, and when I get to the end I'll have to take him out so he doesn't interrupt me doing the computers, but I have to seize the data from 4 computers. Let's see, another guy down there at all? I don't see one. Let me just go down and we'll check the computer. We got 4 of them to do, 1 in each corner. When I turn in, it should be pretty close to getting me a level. We're pretty close to the level. And that turn in is doubled as well. Someone shooting at me. And then we'll exit and be done with that. Call it in. Get the next one. Just in case you want to know, it's your backslash, which is just below your backspace. And then you hit A, so you hit backslash, then A, and that gets you your contact list. So backslash opens up this menu. So anything you see here has a character that's white. That is the hotkey for it once you have the menu open. So backslash opens the menu, A adds my contacts. My missions are N. So I don't use them all. I use D, I use Q, I use A. That's pretty much what I use off of here. We'll call this in. And we're going to go see surprisingly glean some information from the computer parts you've recovered. I'm going to go rescue. A very untraditional rescue operation. Oh, really? Tell me more. I need to rescue a Rikti. Yeah, you heard me right. Name is Argot Burwat. A Rikti traditionalist being held captive by an opposing Rikti force, the restructurist. I don't claim to be an expert on Rikti politics, but I do know that Argot has asked for asylum, and the Vanguard have agreed to grant it to him. Since you found the intelligence, we thought you'd want to be the one who brought him in. Go rescue him. Okildi Dokildi. Alright, got our travel powers on. And it's just right over here. Turn off our travel powers as we go in. And basically with the same thing, we got a building. We're going to find a room with doors on the left and the right. We want to go on the left side. And when we go through those doors, there'll be another area with the chairs and a hole in the floor. So, once again, I am invisible. I don't have to fight anybody. Unless, I desire it. And there's a turnaround. And this should be the one with the door on the left and the right. So it's always a shaped room. If you look at it, it's like a T shape. You come to it, there's two. And you go on the right side. And it looks like a thing, no hole in the floor. No way through to the other side. No, there is, but it's up there. Ah, come on. That's me not holding the button long enough. I go across the other side. And it's the same kind of room, so I came in from here, look over here, and it's the same room. I'm going to kill this guy up here. Or three guys. Now this time they were much more alert. Look out, boys, I got a license to fly. And that caddy pulled over and let us by. You can see they're another level higher. I am almost level 13, and so what happens is when you get past the 75 percentile, it starts bumping them up one level. And then when you level up, you're, much closer to their level, and it's all copacetic. So 2-hit debuff, that would be nice if I got a place to put it. I'll have to look. Alright, let's take this guy out. I think I might change this mutagen, which I don't really care for all that much, for a throwing knife. That is an option. So when you come into this area from the hole, I always go left first. Sometimes there's these dead ends, and that just means there's another branch up here where we have to go left. So then I just start following it this way. And here's another left, and this will be the one that takes us where we want to go, I think. Maybe not. Sometimes it doesn't. And then we got one of these big areas, which, again, we don't need anything there. And so we're going to go this way, and we'll find a rickety area. There it is. Now, usually the boss is up near the front on this one. And we got a couple of guys nearby, and I don't know where. Oh, the guy, other thing's over there. So I'm going to run through, way over to the other side, just because I'm persnickety that way. I could go over here and just kill these two guys. I think I'll do that. I will. Okay, I keep saying kill. Technically not kill. Maybe if I make myself a what do they call it? Renegade? No, not renegade. Vigilante. Then I can call it killing. Well, that was not good. I missed by a mile. He ragdogged nicely. Alright, now this time we are going to kick in. I don't have an accuracy. How about that? Make one. I don't have three of the same size. There we go. Don't even need that thing. And the boss is down just that easy. And there's the guy I was rescuing. And he says, dude, you killed all the people too. How cool is that? So if you do this and you can't leave yet, that means there's some people down in here or around on the outside that you have to take out first. And or if there's somebody standing right outside this door, like right in here, or forward a little bit, not that far, but in this general vicinity, you have to take those out. They're like his bodyguards, and you have to take them out before you can call it done. And I got my level. And now I'm going to call this in. He's going to send me to see Lady Jane. Sorry. And I am going to ignore that immediate destination and go over here and visit Valkyrie. That was not the one. And Valkyrie is there. 8-9. Now, one of the things that's really nice about jumping is that you get control over your movement in the air. So if you take speed, super speed, you get some really decent jumping. It's not super high, but it is decent jumping. So what they're saying is because you're running so fast and you jump up, your jump height gets translated into vertical movement, or horizontal movement, I mean. and so you can jump and get a little bit of extra height and go a really long way in the air. With super jump, you're going way up and then coming way back down, and your body is absorbing the shock from all of those in order to do whatever it is that you're doing to get that far. So we're going to level up. I'm trying to do a new level of power. And we said we needed an accuracy on here. And what do I have here? Is that an accuracy? I think I'm going to add an accuracy here. I got stuff over here. I got a stealth. Doesn't matter. Nothing really over here. So we're going to add one to aim shot. Why did I choose aim shot? Well, I chose aim shot because aim shot has it does more damage from a base perspective. So now I need the mutant is down here, which that's right, I'm a mutant. I am a mutant. Now we're going to get a big old accuracy, and we are level 13 now, so we can go up to level 16, but they only count by fives. They only count by fives in the stores. Now let's get rid of some of this stuff. We got anything we want to keep? And we want to keep that. We want to keep that. No, we don't want to keep that. We don't want to keep that either. We don't have a 2-hit debuff right now, and by the time we get it, it's kind of too late. I don't see that we even get one. Yep. And then what we're looking for is, I think I want an interruption for there and 2 accuracies. I could go recharge on that flame arrow. Let's take a look at something real quick. Range, accuracy, accurate defense, accurate to hit. So let's see, it is basically, so it would be a damage with accuracy, ranged damage with accuracy. Alright, so here they are, and I just poke and hope, by the way, just so you know. I just click on stuff until I find something that looks interesting. So this one is giving me 12% damage and 12% accuracy, which It's probably enough for right now. As I level up, I can get more. 16 is as high as I can get. See, 17 is red. How much they want for it? Let's see, 5 million. Yeah, so that one's not going to work. I don't have 5 million, just to be, clear. I have 894,000. I probably can't afford one of these, but it does not hurt to look. Thunderstrike, that might be good. I had those on before. Accuracy and damage, there's none for sale. No Thunderstrike for sale. Oh, I can afford these. They're yellow. See, yellow means I can actually afford them. This is saying 12%. And they want 1 million still. So let's see what we got. Salvage. CH. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it is. I don't have anything I could sell that's worth much. 500,000. Oh, those are cheap. Somebody's really ripping people off there. Yeah, okay, so we'll just buy the regulars. We'll say skip this. And we'll get 2 accuracy. Now when we're higher level, we're going to want to get those things. Just so you know, those are what we want. We want the invention sets, because the sets give us extra bonuses to stuff. So that is what we want. Then we need to pull up our mission, select that one, close our mission. And 3/4 of a mile to go. So you can see here, I'm just holding the dang thing down. Oh, I got a bunch out. Back to the watery area, where most of these missions take place. I'm going to find her. There's going to be ghosts and stuff in here. That's part of the whole magic shtick in this game. Ghosts and demons and spirits and those ugly little 2-legged suckers with the tongue. I don't have a stun. That's too bad. I guess we're going to go with this and just kill fast. If he'd stop missing me. that kind of sucked. I took a lot of damage. What? Collect an old relic? I didn't sign on for that. I was just coming here to talk to you. Ah, man. And now we got to watch because people come in behind us in this one, and that's where usually I die. And we don't want to turn. Maybe that's where they're coming from. That could be. So those guys are down, so they can't come at our rear. She's running dual pistols. I like that spec. That's a lot of fun. Jeez, got nothing I can combine. There we go. Oh, we had spawned behind us. We handled one of the backward spawns. This is probably the way. Actually, I'm going to use one of these. Get them out of my tray. There's a demon out there. I don't know if you see it, but that is the biggest threat. So we use one of these. Got him. Meat pillar. Alright, I'm going to take another one of these. Actually, I'm going to combine these three into one of those. And I'll take a knee. See, we keep getting people from behind. That's the one challenge with this one. Once we get to the chest, it's all over. So um, that's the goal, get to the chest. Of course, we got to kill the stuff that's guarding it. More from behind. Lady Jane, by the way, can die if you're not cautious with her life. And you can't do anything with the chest yourself. That's just her. She's going to bash it. Take the bionic baseball bat. And she gives you something that you can't see or use. Then you exit. Then we talk to the Midnighters. We're almost done. I think we got like one mission, 2 missions more. How are we doing on time? We're 49 minutes. We should be able to finish it. Might be a little over. And now we're going to head for Atlas Park. The nearest tram is right next to us. Set the mission and head for the red dot. We have not leveled, so there's no reason to stop. We'll just rip right through. Be fairly straightforward. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You're not my type. You're pretty male. Come on. I pushed the button. Oh, okay. So just so you know, it's interesting. There's two exits from the room. They both lead to the same place. No matter which door you go through, you end up in this hallway. And you step forward into the doors and you hit that. And you step out into the same actual area right here. Now this is a portal to somewhere. I don't care. I'm not going. That was a fountain. I just needed to wash my feet. And we got to go talk to this dude. As you can see, we earned scads and oodles of experience, like almost 0 in this portion of the mission. In case you've never been in here, right over here there's a thing on the floor. That's a deal to get a, I don't remember what they call them, badge or something. Discovery, another one here. And then the guy we want to talk to is in here. You can't do anything for us, man. You sent me over here in a wild goose chase. Okay, sure. Now I talk to Azuria. In the old days, this was, if you're magic origin, this is who you talk to first. She gave you your first set of quests. Now I have to go cure the lost. And they put a new power. It's temporary. It will last for however many, 21 I think is what it really lasts for, 21 cures. But it will suck the heck out of your endurance. So we are going to go over here to the hollows. Been there before, right? And that is where we are going to do our thingy. That's not the hollows. Alright, so in we go. Now if we go in here, we're looking for lost. This hill right over here has lost on it. They're pretty low, so they won't really fight us. So we walk up to one, target them, and hit our new thing, which is number 6. That changes them from lost to back into a regular citizen. Now everybody tries to kill them. So you need to protect them by turning the next guy into a no longer a lost. I've done 9. That's not very fast, is it? Hey, put that man down. There you go. Now, make your way home. Alright, now we got to call that one in. We got to travel back to Steel Canyon. Enter the Moonlighter Club. Midnighter. I've been saying that wrong the whole time, haven't I? Come on. We want Steel Canyon South. Might make level 14, but I doubt it. It'll be close, but I think we won't make it. The quest does give you that phrase that you have to use. So if you look here under mission and over here push more, pops us out and it tell you, what we do, what it is somewhere in there. Oh, there it is. See this Passum Parabellum. Anyway, it never changes. They just say that they change it. I don't know, they might change it later in the game that I haven't got to yet. Talk to this guy, and we are done. And we got some reward merit. 13. So it gave us 13 reward merit for that, which is not bad. As for 10, we get a thing we can sell for about 1,000,000 credits. Now we're done with that. So let's see what else we got. Did we turn that in? Yes, we turned it in. Alright, we turned it in. We got close to 14, but not quite there. Still got my XP buff. Let's do I think we're out of time, actually. We're out of time. I don't know, push it. So that was that. I'm going to go in here and get a day job in the Library of Congress in the university. Hang out with Grim. Grim, old bean. Grim, you little nugget. Did you get you spayed and neutered yet? I don't remember whether you get a spay or a neuter with a male dog. Get clipped? Anyway, that's it for us today. Let's drop out to the character select screen. So this was, I believe, the 4th edition of Panther Fang. And, you know, he's kind of a fun character. Let me know if you like him. You know, make sure you hit a like on the video and give some feedback on the character. I could change a few things about his outfit. It was actually pretty cheesy when I put together outfits on these guys. I didn't, you know, put a lot of worry into it. This is primarily the Chaos leather, and then I just added leather wraps on the legs and changed one bracer to look like it's you know, for an arrow, and then the fingerless on the other side. But I thought about changing the shoulder pieces, as they have no colorization that you can put on them at all. I mean, this is colorized to match what they have, and the colors, the way they show up on these particular braces, are really crappy. So, anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Be excellent to one another, because why not? I mean, you know, really, why not? Doesn't cost you anything, and it makes life around you so much nicer. And in the meantime, peace out, brother. Have fun.